Hello, welcome to my video class. How have you been, dear learners? I think you have been very well during this period. Today in my video class, I am going to talk about a poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree, which is written by an eminent poet, William Butler Yeats or W.B. Yeats. Actually, this poem is a lyric which gives us a perfect expression of the feeling of homesickness or nostalgia. Sometimes we feel weary in the town life and we want to escape from the din and bustle of our town life. And this poem is also the expression of that feeling of homesickness and longing for going to a place, simple place but beautiful, where the poet can find peace. And while we are going through the poem, we find that the poem has given us an exquisite pen picture of beautiful nature. The beautiful nature of Innisfree. So the poet W.B. Yeats has become weary of modern town life and he feels that he needs peace and quietude. Now I am going through the poem. Friends, I am reading out some lines of the poem. The poet here says, I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattle made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honey bee, and live alone in the beloved glade. The poet instantly will go to the Lake Isle of Innisfree, and there he will make a hut with clay, and there he will grow his own food. That means he will make a bean field there and he will have a beehive for honey, and there you can also hear the humming of the bees. This is a natural picture of nature, very beautiful picture of nature. This was the first stanza of the poem, and now I am going through the second stanza of the poem. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow. The poet thinks that he will get peace there because their peace comes very slowly, dropping from the veils of the morning to where the cricket sings. Their peace comes from the mist of the morning and the singing of the cricket. Natural enjoyment. Their midnights all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of the linnet's wings. The poet describes here, the poet has given us a beautiful picture of midnights. Their midnights is glimmering, and the noon is to the poet a purple glow. And the evening is full of linnets flying. Linnet is a kind of bird, and we know birds come back to their nest at the evening flying. So the poet will enjoy the flying of the linnets in the evening. Third stanza. In third stanza, the poet says us, I will arise and go now, for always night and day. There the poet will be free. Night and day everything is for him. I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey. I hear it in the deep heart's core. The poet is now in the city of London, but you can hear the sound of lapping water by the shore. Actually, the sound is coming from the core of his heart. He is very much longing to go to the Lake Isle of Innisfree, and there he will find peace, he believes, and he will live there surrounding the beautiful nature. According to the description of the poet, we find that there is all kind of allurements of life in the Lake Isle of Innisfree. So, going through the poem, we can understand that the Lake Isle of Innisfree is a beautiful place where a man can find peace, actual peace, natural peace. And the poet wants to escape from the din and bustle of city life for peace. So, when we want to write the theme of the poem, we can mention the poem is an expression of nostalgia and an expression of longing to the place where a person can, where the poet can find peace and he can be free there, he can lead a free life there. So this can be the theme of the poem. Actually, this is a very beautiful description of nature. So thank you very much.